What's going on, guys? Gabriel from Basic Car Guys here, and today we are looking underneath the Miata. So it's the same day as like the walk around or whatever of the Miata, but this time we're looking around it just to see like what we need and all that. So on that board over there, it kind of already, we're writing some stuff. We need to, we're gonna go ahead and start with the back of the car, and we're gonna show you some of the fuckery on this car. So the car is absurdly loud. So the car is like absurdly loud, and I was thinking like, why is it so loud? Like, it's not that bad. But the reason is because of this. So it has this giant exhaust, and they told me it was an axle back, and yeah, it's an axle back. But look at this. Look at this right here. This pipe is not like the same size. They didn't even use a reducer like to go from whatever diameter that is to like this size. It's huge. They just filled in the gaps with welds, which is horrible. So yeah, there's that. And then here, look at this. This weld is huge. That's also like, this pipe is like 3-inch, and then this is like what, 2.5. So it's got really bad welds on there as well. That's kind of why it sounds super loud. Well, I don't know. It's just really loud. It's ridiculous. So yeah, that's first on the list, and exhaust. Again, I mentioned that the car had Megan coilovers, which, I mean, they're not my first choice. I wouldn't buy them myself, but they came with the car, and the car rides pretty comfortable. Pretty comfortable? Yeah, pretty comfortable. It's his first time having coilovers. I've had Buddy Club coilovers on my Civic before, and those were probably the best coilovers I've ever had. Actually, the only ones. So then we're wondering why his power steering keeps running out of oil. I told him it definitely has a huge leak. Show this. So it has a huge leak. I wondered why, and we found out why. So if you see here, it's leaking hella oil from there. Oh my God. So I think the rack and pinion is bad. And obviously it's building out the oil on the control arm, which is probably weakening that bushing, and definitely the tie rods are no good. So I don't know if it's the actual rack and pinion itself that's bad or what. So if you guys have any idea, go ahead and comment down below. Obviously we're going to do our research and all that. So I told him to get new tie rods and a new rack and pinion just in case. Write it down. Both boots on each end are torn, so there's that. Also, there's a giant oil leak. So the funny thing is, my brother didn't check his oil and didn't realize he had to, and here we are, and the oil pan is full of oil, like caked on. It's ridiculous, and it's weird because it's got this orange looking stuff on it. It's thick, but yeah, it looks like it's coming from behind the harmonic balancer, so it's probably the crankshaft seal, which is pretty common on old cars, and the oil pan gasket as well, because I do see a little bit of oil like around back here and up here, so it's probably that. I've seen people talk about not wanting to drop the oil pan to like tap it out for turbos and stuff like that, because you have to remove the subframe. So you have to remove this subframe, which is, you know, connected to the whole engine and the chassis of the car. You have to remove that to get to the oil pan, and that's, you know, a huge job in itself. So we're gonna see about what we can do with that. So yeah, and so we'll think about what we need for that. We might need a crankshaft seal or some type of rebuild kit, or we can just put some 10W40 in, maybe that's fine. Oh my God, this sounds bad. So what we're gonna tackle today, we're gonna tackle the radiator. So if you come up here, you can see Careful my phone. You can see here, it's orange right here, and it's spilling out to the end. So it's actually got a small hairline crack down here. So he needs a new radiator, which is not bad. It's not a bad job. I've seen plenty of Miatas get the radiators taken out. Doesn't look that hard, so it's going to be something simple that we're going to be able to do. And let me wipe my hands. And the cool thing is, my brother kind of already. I told my brother to get ready for it, and I told him to order legitimate parts, because that's what we do on this channel. We order legitimate parts. We're not here to buy eBay stuff. In that case, like my little brother just got a Tomei shift knob that he got for his birthday, which is pretty sick. It's the 90mm long one. It matches way better with his old shift knob that looks super like out of place because he has the yellow and black going on in the interior. So this brings me to my next point about the legitimate parts. My brother got a Koyo Rad. Now, my channel is not big enough to get sponsored by any company, and I don't have enough Instagram followers or Insta fame to get anything like this. So my brother paid for this out of pocket, which I'm super proud of him for buying it. Well, actually taking my word and buying it. And yeah, so here it is. I think this is just the standard 3-row, right? 3-row. It's a 3-row. This unit is beautiful. I can't wait to put one on my BRZ. I don't see the value in buying one right now because my car is still new. So, but his car needs it because it's cracked, and there it is. So this is really beautiful unit. I really like Koyo Rad products. They're very high quality. There's other companies out there, you know, I don't want to name any of them, that I'm sure they're very fine, but you know, they're commonly really used, so we kind of want to go out of the box. And on top of that, these units are within the same price range, so why not? So yeah, he got that, and we're going to be installing that today. Of course, it does not come with the radiator cap, which kind of sucks, but I got him an HKS limited edition radiator cap. So this unit is pretty cool because it's red. So that should fit in. Yeah, fits perfect. So that's gonna look sick. Koyo Rad, if you're watching this, please include a radiator cap on the rest of your products, because we're already paying a premium for the radiators, and you know, $25 radiator cap or $7 if you're buying it at the auto parts store. We'd save a little bit of money. So you know, we got some press on here. We ended up getting a new thermostat. I think that's in the glove box store. You put it in? It's somewhere in here. Oh, sorry. I went to the auto parts store and just got a replacement thermostat. Now, this is not like absolutely 100% necessary, but it's something you should do. Which I was telling my brother. It's something that you should do just because you're already in there and you want to clean up everything out of the system. You don't want to keep using the same stuff. So, new thermostat. We also got a radiator flush and cleaner. So we're gonna go ahead and clean out the system with this. The gasket, the paper gasket, and some gasket maker. Technically, you don't need to use the paper gasket if you're using this, but it doesn't hurt to have both either. And then we also got two gallons of concentrated Prestone. We're going to be using, obviously, the 50-50 mix. We're going to make our own, and these were on sale, so might as well. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing today. We just wanted to inspect the bottom of the car, just to get a good idea of what we need, where we're at, where is it leaking from, stuff like that. And that's something that you want to take in consideration when you're buying a used car with high miles. Obviously, it's not going to be perfect. the previous owner may not know everything that is wrong with it, and it may not be something huge anyway, but it's something good to know while you're at it. So what we're going to do first is we're going to go ahead and flush the radiator. We're going to lower it back down. It took forever to pick it up, but now we're going to lower it back down. We're going to pull it out of the driveway, like out of the garage. We're going to flush out the system. What I'm going to do is pull out the pressure washer as well, but first we're going to run the Prestone stuff to get, you know, break down everything. Once we have everything out, I'm going to pressure wash the whole passageways, the thermostat, all that good stuff. So I'm going to pressure wash all that, and then start installing everything, removing the radiator and all that good stuff. So what I'm actually going to do is we're gonna break everything down. We're gonna put all this stuff, and then we'll get to it. So stay tuned.